Finance Minister from Beijing. We will sign today the framework agreement on financial and credit spending with China to the power of. Monday, September 23, 2019 to 2006, 05. Beijing, Conscious, Ali Al-Ahmed. Iraq and China will sign a framework agreement on financial and credit spending, Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Fuad Hussein said Monday. Hussein said in a speech at the 3rd Iraqi-Chinese Economic Cooperation Forum in Beijing, this agreement will frame the financial and oil relations between the two countries and create the basis for the work of Chinese companies in Iraq. Finance Minister discusses with Citibank to complete banking preparation for the second step to start financing projects. Baghdad, Conscious. Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs and Finance Minister Fuad Hussein on Sunday discussed with the chairman of the board of directors of Citibank Bank Janakir to the power of time to complete the banking preparation for the second step. After opening accounts in order to start financing projects. A statement from the Information Office of the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs received by the Iraqi news agency, INA, said the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs and Finance Minister Fuad Hussein met with the chairman of the board of directors of Citibank Janakir time accompanied by the ministers of transport and electricity and governors of Baghdad, Basra, Karbala, Wasit, Diyala and Anbar and Maysan and governors of Erbil, Sulaymaniya, Dahunk, Wasit and Ikar. He pointed out that during the meeting reviewed the measures that will be taken by the two sides in order to complete the banking preparation for the second step after opening accounts in order to start financing projects, which will focus on infrastructure projects and strategic projects and internal and external railway networks. The central bank eliminates the fine shortage of deposits of small categories of banks. September 23, 2019. In its endeavor to cover the market need of new banknotes for small cash categories, 250, 500, 1,000. The Central Bank of Iraq decided to cancel the fine that may appear to the power of in the deposits of banks licensed by this bank of small cash categories and for a limited to the power of period, in order to achieve the desired purpose of withdrawing the currency damaged in circulation. The bank would also like to show that the counting of banknotes damaged for these categories requires time and effort from the competent staff for the difficulty of to the power of counting in the counting machines. Central Bank of Iraq Information Office to the power of 9/2019. The central bank issues a decision to cover the market need of small monetary categories. September 23, 2019. The Central Bank of Iraq, on Monday, to cancel the fine shortage of deposits of small categories of banks, attributing the decision to cover the market need of new notes for small cash groups. The bank said in a statement received by Al Sumaria News, a copy of it, that in order to cover the market need of new notes for small cash categories 250, 500, 1,000 it was decided to cancel the fine shortage that may appear in the deposits of banks approved by small cash categories for a limited period, indicating that to the power of that comes to achieve the desired purpose of withdrawing the damaged cash currency in circulation. He added that the counting and sorting of banknotes damaged for these categories require time and effort from the competent staff for the difficulty of counting in the counting machines. It is noteworthy that the Central Bank of Iraq during the last period pumped large quantities of small groups after these categories have been damaged, which the citizen found it difficult to circulate. Emir of Kuwait receives Iraqi president in USA. September 22, 2019. His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah received at noon today the President of the Republic of Iraq, Dr. Barham Saleh, at the residence of the Emir of Kuwait in the United States of America. Kuwait news agency, Kuna, reported that the President of the Republic of Iraq was assured of the Emir's health and the results of his recent medical examinations. The Emir of Kuwait expressed his thanks and appreciation for the sentiments expressed by President Barham Saleh, which embodies the depth of the good relations between the two countries and the two peoples. The meeting was attended by Deputy Head of the National Guard Sheikh Mashal Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Sheikh Sabah Al-Khaled Al-Hamad Al-Sabah. A to the power of delegation from Kurdistan arrives in Baghdad. 2019/23/1106. A delegation from the Kurdistan Regional Government, headed by the Minister of Social Affairs, arrived in Baghdad on Monday. According to Kurdish press sources, the delegation, upon arrival, met with the Minister of Labor and Social Affairs Bassem Abdul Zaman to discuss the organization of bilateral work with regard to international conferences in addition to cooperation in the field of assistance to eligible groups in society. The delegation will discuss with the issue of the budget of the Kurdistan Ministry of Labor and the financial budget for next year. Iraq and China agreed to establish 5 joint industrial cities. 2019-23-09-1059. Minister of Industry and Minerals Saleh Abdullah Al-Jubari announced in a speech during his participation in the work of the Iraqi Chinese Economic Cooperation Forum in Beijing onto the power of the agreement to establish a joint industrial city to manufacture Chinese products and international specifications. The minister said Jaburi, according to a statement of the Ministry of Industry received agency, Euphrates News. A copy of to the power of the signing of a memorandum of understanding to complete the initial construction of industrial cities in 5 Iraqi provinces. He pointed to the power of put more than 200 projects and investment opportunities available to the companies of the Ministry of Industry and Minerals in various industrial fields. Abdul Mahdi's advisor, visiting China did not cost Iraq a penny. September 23, 2019. Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi's economic advisor said Monday to the power of that the visit of an Iraqi delegation to China did not cost Iraq a penny, noting that Baghdad and Beijing will sign 8 agreements today. Important. Said to the power of Abdul Hussein Hinnan to the power of, said that this will be signed today on 8 important agreements in various sectors, and will sign the financial agreement to fund joint projects between the to the power of Iraqi Ministry of to the power of Finance to the power of Corporation of to the power of China Export Subsidies, signature. Al-Hannan said in an interview with Russia Today, the visit to China to the power of did not cost the Iraqi state a penny, and the importance of the visit has ensured the Chinese side all the costs of hospitality. Prime Minister to the power of Adel Abdul Mahdi to the power of arrived to the power of into the power of Chin to the power of on to the power of Thursday, September 19, 2019. At the head of a large government delegation to the power of China on a several-day official visit.